Alright, today on the bench we've got the Arrma Outcast 8S. This is the EXB version, the Extreme Bash version. It's just a bit more of an upgraded version of the normal 8S. Comes as a roller, doesn't have any electronics installed. You have to install and supply all those yourself. Does come with some upgraded parts over the standard one. Has a different style on the body. This one is the black version. It has like more of a matte black with normal gloss black parts on the top of it. They do that by spraying on the top of the body. Looks quite good. Comes with stickers on the window. They're not see-through, but they're not just a black sticker. They kind of look not too bad actually. Comes with these big backflip tires, the D boots. Quite cool. Just noticed that mine has a bit of a defect from the factory here. Hadn't noticed that before. I haven't run this vehicle yet. It's only just brand new. But yeah, quite nice tyres, quite large. It's pretty hard to tell in the video the size of them, but they are quite large. Body itself does have this roll cage. It presses onto another plastic bead on the chassis. I'll show you that a bit later. Rear spoiler. Underneath the rear spoiler is a wheelie bar here at the back. On top of the rear spoiler, they do put these screws in here, so that the point of that is if you're upside down and sliding, it will grind the screws down before the plastic, and you can always just replace the screws. They do the same up here on this roll bar. Does have skids on the roof here for the same idea, and it also has screws in it. Then they have these little retainers for your pins that hold it to the body like most Arrmas do, and it will sit on the top there, and then you can put the pin through it. Just makes it a bit more secure, a bit more protection for the body. Overall, quite a nice looking truck, quite a nice looking body. I really like the design they've done on this with the matte black and the gloss black accents. It looks pretty cool. I'll just take the body off. Fairly thick body. I am going to reinforce this one with shoe glue like I normally do. There's the mount in the middle there that I was talking about, and it actually keys into the mount on the top of this, so it just makes it a bit stronger, stops it from being crushed as easily. It is a heavy car, so it can still get crushed, but designed to stop it from being crushed as easily. On the inside, you can see I have put electronics in this one. I didn't go with anything crazy. I literally just put in the Spectrum firmer system, just like what the Ready to Run would have come with. I had one of these kits already in a box, so I thought I'd just put this in, give it a go. I do like these Spectrum systems. I run them in a lot of my cars, so I just thought I'd try it out in this one. It does have the, I think it's the 2550 kV motor over there with the heatsink and fan on it, and the 160 amp ESC with the cap packs on it. 2 IC5s, which is good because I run IC5 batteries. I use all the Spectrum smart batteries. I am going to run this on my DX5 Pro. As you can see, it's got all the EXB upgraded supports in it. They're a lot thicker, a lot stronger. Same with the shocks. Thicker shock shafts on the EXB. They do have the same arms as the Ready to Run, unfortunately, but we'll see how these go. I know people do break them, but we'll give it a run and see what it does. It does have sway bars front and back. I believe the Ready to Run does not have sway bars. That sway bar there seems to be not connected to anything, so I'll have to have a look at that. Bit of quality control there for you on the Arrma vehicles. You can see the links in here. These are also upgraded from the Ready to Run. A lot thicker, a lot beefier. Meant to be a lot stronger, but once again, we'll give it a test for ourselves and see how we go with that. That's the rear of the vehicle. I do like how these bars can be removed. They just have a pin in here. You can pull it out just like a body pin. Then this pin just slides out and you can take these bars off. They've done that with a few parts on the truck. Makes it quite good to change things out and get parts out quickly without having to take out screws. I kind of like it. I have put a Savox servo down there. It's not the best servo. It's just a bit of a basic Savox. will get me out of trouble for now until I work out what I really want to put in this truck. But I'll just use that for now. You can see the metal drive shaft down in here. It goes all the way through to the front. It does have a center diff in it. Rear diffs. It's got quite thick fluid in the diffs. They're not locked, but it's not really thin. I'll see how they go. I'll probably end up putting some earplugs or something in there to thicken it up. They do have Velcro for your battery boxes. There's one on each side. There's one over here as well. Run dual 4S, so you get 8S in total. That's what I'll be running it on. If I try and show you the bottom, it's a bit hard. It's quite a heavy, big truck, but I'll slide it over here, get it up on a bit of an angle for you. It does have the 70-75 chassis, so it's a lot thicker with the EXB. That's one of the upgrades they've done compared to the ready-to-run version. Anything metal can still bend, so nothing's indestructible, but 70-75 is definitely a lot stronger, so we'll see how that works. But I know it's a lot thicker and it is better than the ready-to-run version, this being the EXB version. Shocks feel quite nice. That clicking you can hear is just this sway bar in here that's not connected. I believe probably just one of the grub screws is loose in here or fallen out just in shipping, so I'll fix that up later on. I still haven't run this vehicle yet. I'm waiting for a pinion gear because I didn't realise that it didn't come with a pinion, so I don't have one for it yet. I've got one on the way. You can see down in here it does have a servo saver. It's one of the biggest, chunkiest looking servo savers I've ever seen. Front bumper. Quite large shocks. It's pretty hard to tell on video the size of things, but it is quite a big vehicle. You can see I just got one of my other vehicles sitting over here, but that's the 3S in fraction. You can see the size difference just to the wheels. This is, I think they say it's a 1/5 scale vehicle, but scale on RC vehicles is a bit funny. You get 1/5 vehicles that are this size, and I've got 1/5 vehicles that are twice the size of this, so I'm just quoting what they say on the box. They say it's a 1/5 size. 8S, that's the best way to know it. For the power scale, it's an 8S vehicle. But yeah, that's just a quick look at it. I'm yet to run it. Like I said, I'm still waiting for that pinion to come in. But this is the Arrma Outcast 8S EXB version, and I've basically put the same electronics in this as you'd get with the ready-to-run version, just to give it a run. And then once I know how it runs with that and work out what I want to do with it, I'll pick different electronics for it and go from there. That wheelie bar under there is quite high up, so to get this thing wheeling, I can't even get it on the right angle on here. It's going to be pretty extreme angle, so can't wait to try that out. It is a bloody heavy truck. It's heavier than my X-Max, that's for sure. But yeah, this is just a quick look at it. I'll do another video on this once I've run it and give you my thoughts and impressions, but let me know in the comments if there's anything else you want to see about this vehicle, and I can make another video.